Hi everyone, this is Andy again. Just wanted to touch base and do a quick part 2 on a couple pieces of information that I learned regarding the CE-2s that I purchased that you saw in episode 4 of Building the Boss Board. So let's call this part 2 of episode 4. One thing I'd forgotten to show in that whopping 20-minute video was that these also came with adapters. I know that the modern pedals, see if I can get you to see this label, this is a DS1. I'll always say use the PSA adapter only. These ones I guess are technically ACA, is a different model, but they're like use the Boss brand. So lo and behold, these each came with someone purchased it at some point, right? Uh, should be the person I bought it from, but indoor use only. But yeah, official Boss adapters. Maybe these are worth something to somebody. I don't know. But anyway, let's get to the guts of the pedals. So I did take the screws off both this time around to see what I could find inside. Primarily because I was still looking to get a date, or a year at least, on the silver screw model, which is the one on the left here. So remember, this one was made, on the right here, was made in September of '82, according to the those decoder websites that I had been looking at. But both seem to have pretty much the same innards, and anybody can feel free to interject in the comment section if they see something different. But 516B, CE-2 516B, and that is a little easier to see the 516B on the left, but identical numbering and lettering on the pedal on the right. I did flip it over and did kind of lightly pulled the board out a little bit and saw that they do have kind of that legendary original chipset, the MN3, the MN3007 and the MN3101. The 3007 is the Bucket Brigade device, the BBD. I think that's what that stands for. And then the 3101 is the clock driver, which is kind of cool. So these are both made in Japan. And one fun indication that I've got the silver screw over there, like obviously other than the screw itself, which is seen on the bottom of the pedal there. I read through these briefly, and these are actually slightly different. So the one that says 82, for 82, says unscrew using your fingers to open battery compartment. And this one says use a coin to open battery compartment. Ergo using the slot that's in the screw, which is pretty cool. So that's a nice little indicator that, hey, this at least matches this. This is original. So, being as how these both have the same PCB or circuit board and chipset, that doesn't tell me the year of this one. The only other thing that I had seen on the interior, again, this one has that little sticker under the battery compartment, or in the battery compartment, dictating long screw the serial number, which unfortunately this one did not have, and I was super bummed because otherwise this thing is absolutely pretty for its age. But it's kind of hard to see. Right there, 9600. There's a number there, and I was like, oh, could that be a serial number? But I'd also seen 9600 on another pedal, which is unfortunate. So another one of these. So at least it matches, but not a serial number, probably a model number of sorts. Another thing I just wanted to touch on as far as the differences between these two is on the exterior. We talked about the printing, the label, got the long dash. That's kind of the dead giveaway or whatever, that this whole logo is longer. But on the top here, you see on the corners there, this whole pedal is a little bit more rounded off than this one, and I believe this kind of matches everything that's modern nowadays. So yeah, square corners. So that's kind of interesting. Let's look at the DM2 over here. This is from '81. The beat up corners kind of make it look rounder. I think these are the same. But anyway. So those are just a few of the differences that I had found regarding these two. Any other comments that you guys have, any information that you guys know, I would love to keep learning about these. Obviously, it's something very new to me, but the price was right. Clearly the price was right. I got the boxes, got the manual in plastic with that one, which is pretty exceptional. Yeah, that's about all I've got. So thanks for watching a quick part 2 regarding the Boss CE-2. Really quick, there was one more thing I'd seen on it. It's henriquehansen.com. I'll try to put a link in the description. One thing it touched on was that, oops, the black labels, so these ones, were produced from, I think it was October of 1979 to November of 1982. So this one was only a couple months before they switched to the green labels, still made in Japan, which would be to, I think, about 88 is when they switched from Japan to Taiwan for their, yep, oh, the label was changed, excuse me, from black to green in 84. So for almost 6 years, a little over 6 years, they had the black label. Then switched to green for another 4 years, and then went to Taiwan, still with a green label. So anyway, it's cool to see that these fall under the first category, the oldest ones. So again, the real question is just, what year is this sucker? I'd like to think it's a 79, but obviously I have no idea. I was having trouble finding out how many years they produced the silver screw or long dash version. So I'm going to do a little more research regarding that. Anyway, I'd like to think that it's a 79. I just paused for a moment to see if I could find anything else. So just trying to figure out, if anybody, feel free, please comment, educate me. Let me know what you know about the long dash silver screw and how long that was made. If we could, I mean, I imagine it wasn't made for just a year, but if it was, I mean, crud, then we're looking at a 79, which is cool. But once again, thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all that wonderful stuff. Leave me a funny comment. Leave me an educating comment. This is all about learning. I want to know more. I want to know more. So, anyway, have a fabulous night. Thanks again for watching. Bye-bye.